Hello everyone, welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And in today's video, as you can see right now, I'm using a different headset because in my last two videos I've used a crappy mic over here that wasn't really functioning or working in the way that I wanted. Then I reverted to using the speaker, well, the audio system from my laptop, and now I'm using this for now until I get my sweet piece of, well, my new system that should be arriving hopefully in the next 3-4 days. So until then guys, you have me using this headphone. You let me know guys if the clarity is any better. You let me know if you can hear me more clearly. If you do, leave me a comment to say yes or no, or to go back to that crappy mic. But anyway, welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And in today's video guys, we will be jumping into Puss in Boots, as well as a whole host of different memes, because that was our last all-time high and we had completely smashed that last all-time highs, and we are into our discovery phase. And it looks like as long as we continue our way to the upside, guys, we're going to see some crazy new heights. So if you've gone in right from the beginning, you would have been up by more than 8x your portfolio. This is why I mean, whenever we fall to the ground and we go sideways for the longest, eventually we will see a pump like this. Now, could we expect the same thing from Blackhawk Inu, the Capri Cheese token, and few other memes? Quite potentially, yes. I still reckon most of these memes should be able to clear it, well above the last all-time highs. But anyway, guys, in this video, we're going to quickly jump into a few other memes, and then we're going to end the show so we can crack on recording more videos. So, as we can see, Puss in Boots has done extremely well. We'll just gotta wait for that pullback. Until we see that pullback, we should technically ignore Puss in Boots until we see that pullback into the last all-time highs, which is now support. But anyway, let's just quickly jump into NERO, because NERO on the Solana network, the market cap is at 10.75 million. We are up on the day on 22.95%. And the price is at 1 cent. So why don't we jump into the chart and see what is going on in the world of NERO. Fantastic guys, check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are in profit in all 4 of our trades. Now my target initially is the last all-time highs. I'm using the wick of the body. So that means this trade here would potentially get me 289%. This trade here would give me 531. This trade here would give us 446, and this trade over here would give us 210%. Wow guys, that's close to 15x between now until the last all-time highs. Now this is how you dollar cost your way in, with precision, conviction, and you've got to hold like a boss and keep on buying when you can. Now that is how you can make pretty decent gains, and once we do smash the last all-time highs, I reckon with NERO we should be able to see a nice easy 100x minimum, but I reckon we should be able to see 1000x for NERO. You let me know in the comments guys whether you reckon that NERO on the Solana network could in fact see a 1000x. So why don't we jump into the next meme, and that is gonna be Ponky. Ponky is not doing so bad because market cap is at 188 million. We are up on a day 6.36%, and the price is at 34 cents. So let's have a look at the chart and see what is going on with Ponky. Here we are guys, so far we are in profits of all 3 of our trades. Okay, so let's take a closer look on the charts. Fantastic, check this out. Between all 3 of these trades, it should give us a fairly handsome reward. This trade here will give us 17. That's the ET one. This trade here will give us 119. This trade would give us 107, and finally this trade here would give us 132. That is only between now until the last all-time highs. Only once we do smash the last all-time highs can we then see a much more bigger price coming in for Bonky. Because the market cap is so high already, I reckon 10x away from here, the market cap will need to reach $1.8 billion in case if we do see 100x. We need to see the market cap reach at $18.9 billion. Guys, what do you reckon? Do you reckon Ponky could reach that $18.9 billion in order for us to see that 100x? You let me know in the comments. So why do we jump into Pepe? Because Pepe, we are slightly up on a day of 5.71. The market cap is at $3.53 billion. And I reckon we should be able to see maybe another 5 more X also for Pepe. In fact, I do reckon we might even be able to see that 15 billion plus dollars. You let me know in the comments, guys, that whether you believe that Pepe could in fact reach at least around about 15, maybe even 20 billion dollars at the max during a bull season. Because so far we are still currently, check this out guys, we are still 95% away from the last all-time high, so we're not too far away. And once we do smash that, how much more higher can we go, guys? We might even go, who knows, maybe even 100x, but I think that might be a bit too far-fetched for Pepe because the market cap is so large as it is. We're not seeing tremendous volume coming in, and the phase or the fade of Pepe might be just fading out. Who knows, guys? You let me know in the comments what you reckon where Pepe could head during that bull season. So anyway, why don't we head to another meme, and that is gonna be Peng. Peng's market cap is at $12.65 million. We're still currently up on a day of 1.87% for the past 24 hours, and the current price is at 12 cents. So let's take a look at the charts. Here we are. All right, guys, so it looks like we're currently in a profit in one trade. We are still bouncing between this range, and it looks like we are literally at the midpoints between these range over here. So either we should come back down or roll back down to retest this level. If so, I do have another trade ready to get in. If we don't and we continue to pounce our way out of here, I'm going to wait to see until we blast away above this resistance line, and I wouldn't mind if I take profits at least at this level right up here. And if we do, that'll be 179% move to the upside. Once we do smash that, then the next leg up will be right up here, and potentially I could be expecting anywhere in the regions of 506% move to the upside. So that wouldn't be too shabby move at all. How much higher do I reckon we can go? I reckon that we could be expecting an easy 10x, because even from where we are right now, just to give you an idea, that we are still nearly, well, we could say we are 15x away from the last all-time highs. So I reckon Peng, we should be able to see at least a minimum 100x during a bull season. So if you were to get in now to dollar cost your way in, or maybe even if you got $1,000, 500, maybe even $100, you may just whack it into Peng and literally forget about it until the bull season. Remember guys, none of this is financial advice, just showing exactly on how you can make some potential gains. But remember, when it comes down to trading, you can also lose all your money. So with memes, even though there are great risks, there are also potentially some great rewards. Only trade with what you can afford to lose. But anyway, I digress. I reckon at least minimum 100x for Peng, but you let me know in the comments whether you reckon that Peng can reach to that 100x during their bull season. Okay, so let's go look for one more meme, and then we could say that we are out of here. And that is going to be Manike. Manike's market cap is at 49.58 million. We are slightly up on a day of 1.64% for the past 24 hours, and the price is at 0.005597. So why don't we take a closer look at the charts? Alright guys, so it looks like we've dipped down just a little. We're still in our profit for the first trade right up here. If we do continue our way to roll over into this zone, I wouldn't mind entering another trade right over here. That could potentially be a decent call, because this trade here, if we do get activated or if we do hit this trade, then we should be expecting 100% move for this trade. And how about the last two trades? Oh, come on. This trade here will eventually be 218, and eventually this one will be 277. Not too shabby, guys, and we are only just coming back up to the last all-time highs in order for us to see these particular gains. But what we can do, if we do come back down to trigger this trade, I might as well just measure that trade up to the last all-time highs. And that would also give me 279, 218. Oh, look at that, guys. That's pretty sick. Yep. That's an easy over 6x gain only between now until the last all-time highs. How much more higher can we go? Well, guys, for Mannequin, I reckon 10x away from here, we would only need to see 495 million. 100x, we should be expecting $4.9 billion. Yeah, so quite potentially we could see 100x for Mannequin. That should be able to melt some faces at least, but ultimately you'll be able to make some crazy gains if you were to get in now. But anyway, guys, that would be it for the show. I do hope you enjoy this sort of content, but just make sure, guys, if you like to keep on top of all of my contents, because now I'm finally back, I'm injury free, illness free so far, so you must show me some love by giving a like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and for the next video we're going to dive into more memes, some of the old classics and the favorites. So if you like the sound of that, guys, hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell notification so you'll be able to see that video being pinged up onto your YouTube feed. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one.